is already weird. I can't make it lower. Oh, this is an issue. Because it sounds louder than me, doesn't it? Oh, jeez. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Is there a way I can... Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Is there a volume mixer at all? Volume mixer. Hey! That works. I think 30 would be good. Let's do 35. Okay. Alright. I'm live. We are live! Live a bit. Okay, let me... Options. Because there was something I wanted to adjust. Move cursors. Rotate evidence. The fuck? H, N, M. Why are they weird ass? Ugh. E. Trials Essence. Court record. I feel like. Ugh. Is WASD being used? There. And let's just... Oh. Press. Press is Q? The fuck? Shit. Son of a bitch. Okay, why is return to... Okay, wait. Okay, if press is Q... Is there anything that's E? E is to present? Ah, fuck. R is proposed evidence, son of a bitch. Is there anything that's F? This will be F, this will be Q. Q will be cancel, so I can just easily... Or actually, Q will be left shift. This can still be Q. There. This is gonna be really fucking weird. And... Hey, that's easier because my pinky can just hit to back out if I want to. My thumb can just hit to... I like that better. This is a better setup. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me. If you guys are ever watching and you can't hear me, just let me know. Actually, let me test something. If y'all... If there are any audio/visual issues, let me know in chat. Okay, it pops up there. Did it pop up in game? Yes, it did. Thank God. Okay, I don't have this thing maximized because I want to be able to, like... I tried having it the maximum I can. It kind of, like, peaks down below the Windows bar, so... new game. Yes, that one. Alright. Now, I will... Okay, so wait. Before I start, I will... Disclaimer. I'm not completely blind. I know a lot of story stuff. I don't remember every little detail in between. So this might go really fast, or this might go really slow. It all depends. So, yeah. Alright. Oh. It's still peeking over. There we go. I had to, like, lift it up for it to not peek under my Windows bar. Oh, right, I forgot there's a lot of... Okay. I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'm giving him a voice because why not? I'll make it look like he did it. He look ugly, so you get ugly voice. Sorry, not sorry. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. My brain is not working. District District. I almost said discret, and I'm like district court defendant lobby number 2. Oh God, I'm already fucking up. I'm just gonna read the main character in my own voice. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. Onomatopoeia, I don't do that. So, I'm glad I made it on time. I'm not gonna, I cannot do female voices, so this is gonna suck. Sorry, guys. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean... Wait, you mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really, at this point you can't even freaking tell what's who I'm voicing. I'm doing like, minimal effort, I'm sorry guys. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. This is probably him. My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client over there? I'm trying to do a better voice. Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I don't know what this voice is devolving into. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. All the voice cracks and all. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Oh wait, it was a normal. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Oh no, there's gonna be a lot of... doing voices is gonna be really hard. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just a second. Sorry about that, but I was hearing things. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name. What's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. No. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Oh, I forgot how to do the fucking voice that I was trying to do. It's still probably sucking at. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Okay, with that right thing going. You don't even know the victim's name. Wait, you don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? I actually know this one, but I'll just hit tab just for the sake. Wait, what? Oh, ours real close. It's Cindy Stone, yeah, I figured. This case I've seen so many times at this rate that it's not right. So it's gonna start with me knowing quite a bit of shit. So apologies for for knowing shit. Right. Wow, they actually have a little button for that's hilarious. Cindy Stone, Your Honor. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. I know this one as well. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. I didn't read the things, even though I should have. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. I don't know why. I just found it funny that it just... Oh god, had the tab thing. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Yeah. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? I'm sorry, what? Right, I forgot. He immediately... Oof. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. I'm trying to remember the voice I was giving him. Damn it. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Oh. Ding dong, the bitch is done. I'll be back. So this is gonna be tricky. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna eat dinner and play this when there's a lot of talking. I might probably take breaks in between. Just be ready for that. That is practically a given with these streams if you know how I do things. Mr. Butts, Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one more of them, the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. I keep not reading the things! Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I don't know what I'm doing with his voice. His voice is all over the place. Pardon the cringe. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Yeah, honesty is the only, you know, honesty is the best policy, so, I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. I really want to eat this, God, my stomach. Hold on, I'm sorry. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh my... I forgot that that's what his voice sounded like. Oh my lord. Alright.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Oh, hi, Hamikasho. Welcome to the stream, where I am playing Ace Attorney and somehow eating simultaneously. How are you? I'm good. Oh wait, you said that. I'm good. How are you? Kinda slow down my... Kindly slow down? Slow down my audio. How? I don't... Like... A game voice? You mean like, you want me to lower the volume of the game because you can't hear me, or vice versa? Okay, it must be... Wait, so... Don't tell me. Is it... Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm gonna test something. Mixer. How's it now? Is it better? Oh, thank God, okay. I was scared that wasn't gonna work. Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
What? Wait, what happened? Yeah, I am. Who is... Uh, is that... Did you just join the Discord, pray tell? I... Uh... Let me see. Hello? Oh. Okay. Let me just... Welcome, welcome. I'm confused. What does that last part mean? What is my sys CC? What is that? What is sys CC? I don't know what that is. Shocking as that might potentially be. Wait, you draw my stuff, or no? I draw my stuff. I do all my art. I'm confused. It depends. Cause I mean, depends what you mean. Cause if you're talking about art stuff, my commissions aren't really open at the moment. I don't really do commissions at the moment. I mean, yeah. I don't know what you mean by help. Um, Huh? Hello? Let me check something. Uh, actually, I'm so confused. What are you talk? Okay, yeah, I can't help you with that. I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that. The um. Okay, well, I don't know what kind of help you're asking for because if it's to teach as well, I'm not really a teacher either. I'm not really good at that kind of. I'm sorry, but I don't purchase art from people. I don't. That's not. I don't do that. That's not because I mean I make my art. I don't. I'm sorry, but uh, it sounds a little bit like you're trying to inadvertently advertise. So I'm sorry, but because this, I'm sorry, but that was shady as fuck. Don't pull that crap with me. Do not come in here and try to give. Just don't do that. I don't know you, and then you're gonna be maybe like, "Can you help me? Can you please do this? Can you please do that? Hey, can you just purchase my?" Or no, no, stop. Just no. I'm sick of tired of these people who keep coming in here and trying to advertise your art. I do not care about your art respectfully. I and also disrespect because I'm getting sick and tired of this. I'm an artist. I make my own art. I don't do commissions. I don't teach people, and I'm not a donor. Okay? I don't make bank. I'm sorry, but realistically, I can't afford to be donating to people all the time. So please, people, stop trying to find roundabout ways to advertise my channel. Thank you and goodbye. Anyways, well, that simplifies the matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. I still don't even know how his name is supposed to be pronounced to this day. Fuck it. Everyone says, I think I've heard other people say saw it, so fuck it. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, why yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry... Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor.
However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sott used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab again, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Cross-examination. Okay, I'm gonna take a mini break to... Alright. I was going to door to door. Let me check something. Tab, is it? Okay, what do we have? Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death? July 31st, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt force trauma. Statue, a statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now I think, let me see. Actually, let me... I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to move inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Okay, wait. I forgot, I should press him. I should press him for everything. Because I'm seeing something like... I'm wondering. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing.
Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Or anyone would look inside would be how to deliver that, probably. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly?
So you looked into the apartment. What happened then?
Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. Keep forgetting which buttons it is. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? You didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. That's confusing. I see how he would mess up there. Okay, what happened next? Thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, listen to the rest of the testimony.
You thought to call the police. What happened next? Yeah, it's just little text things. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I went to my park. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Alright. What time did you call again? I remember the time, it was exactly 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? It's the blackout, I bet. They're probably gonna say it's black. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I wasn't sure. Let me try it. Oh wait, no, it was on the right one. Oh, the music didn't stop. That's how it's. I know that much. I already screwed up. Oh, it's that. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Wait, you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death is at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to be found at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
I don't even know what the fuck these voices are. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies, ain't that the truth? See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I already know what's fishy with that one.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Wright, you know what to do.
I've got this one.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how I do this. Alright. Let's try this. I'm probably gonna fuck up again. No, no! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Wrong button. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The
defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawhit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawhit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It, must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawhit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there?
Wait, what? There was a table clock in the apartment.
Wasn't... Oh, there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? Oh, you saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness gladly. Hearing the time. All right. Alright, and... Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was the table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? I'm pretty sure there is one. Not sure what, but... Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Oh, right. Right. Okay, we're going there. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... went to the... You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Why was he looking like Minecraft with his head? Order. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness came from was the clock. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... I don't know, try sounding the clock? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep.
I think it's 8:25. Well, okay, that was a quick cut. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah!
Excuse me? As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawyer, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha! You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. I think I not pronounced that word. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examine of Mr. Frank Sawyer.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You all treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer.
Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Wait, I want to do something. Is there a way to make the text like load faster? No? Okay. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right?
Right?
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I know this one, and I normally wouldn't figure this out because I'm stupid. Because I don't know this stuff, so... But thankfully I remember this, so I'm not bumbling this time. Wait. Maybe I can prove it, although I'm pretty sure I might have... I don't know. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence that to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. And I'm pretty sure it was the passport. It didn't stop, that's bad. That's concerning, I think. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Okay, so I was right, thank God. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, wow, that was actually... Okay, yeah, that was actually pretty fast. I feel like I speedrunned that. I feel really bad. that I knew that, but things will get harder as they progress because I don't know all these cases and there's 3 games worth of this shit. I only know like the first game, that case, and like I think the next case. I mean, I know some general story stuff, and I could tell who did it most of the time. But order, order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. The fact that I'm gonna have to be doing this voice that hurts my throat a bit to do all the time. Eesh. Maybe I should give him a deeper voice, just a deeper version of my voice, which is easier. Mr. Payne, you're. This is so weird to have him with that voice. I don't like it for him. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Well, I mean, I kind of knew my shit beforehand. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Larry Butts, not guilty. And funfetti rains from above. If only it was actually edible. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were... Wait, hold on. Let me check something. Let me check something. I don't even know what the heck that means. But, okay. Anyway. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day... When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Yeah. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Jesus, what is wrong with me in reading today? If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Oh, no. I'm not saying that. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Or you made this?
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry... Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? It's probably this. Yeah, to make sure it is to present. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? Wait, what about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Ooh, I skipped, but I managed to read, I think. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? Wait, on me? We'll drink a toast of... We'll drink a toast to... Great. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Also, how do you save? Because it hasn't asked me at all to save, and I'm concerned. A brand new episode has been added. Saving content. Okay, so it's just save your progress up to the point. Hell yeah. First one. Saved. Oh wait, I already... left shift is back. Hello? Oh, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Why am I stumbling so much? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out. Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Who was saying that? Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Wait! I don't even know. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Oh, this is who I think I know who this is. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. So I will complain, tiny complaint that I feel like other people have probably complained before. Why do they show the culprit? I don't know if they do that in the third and beyond trial. That's where my memory starts getting a bit more even more fuzzy. So we'll see. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? How do you know what I don't know. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Okay, so move. Office. That smell! Blood! Sobbing. Sis. I think I'm gonna... Okay, hold on. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! I'm not gonna scream too loud because... If I lived alone, maybe. Or had soundproofing better. Who are you? And she's down for the count. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Okay, so... the body... Chief. It was hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. So she was struck on the head with air. She probably died instantly.
Jesus Christ. I cannot speak today. The thinker was lying next to her. Oh, the thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. I need a new prescription at this rate. The thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Glass shards, the broken remains of a glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. Then how did you know it was a light stand, pray tell? Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from his hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I want to check something. Wait, does it say the murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock? Made by Larry Klotz, okay. Receipt. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Profiles, just Mia. Moment. How do it's shift. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Anything else? Oh, nope. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Oh. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Wait, why is the body still... It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. So the body is still... It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in. I'm pretty sure it should be on the head with a blood weapon. She probably died instantly. Q is the slide. There we go. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Nope, I thought that would... Oh. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. There's a phone, obviously. Yeah. Wait. Okay, no. Sorry. I seem to be a bit sleepy. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Nope. Phone again. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Huh. What's... Oh, maybe I can, maybe if I move?
That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. There she is. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Who says yipes? I've never actually heard anybody ever say that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name? Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Okay. Can I talk to her first? Oh. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis... So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. I guess I shall present this. Keep forgetting how to present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she... Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Ah, him, yes. What voice shall I give him? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. That's the part... I bet you his real name is Richard Gumshoe. Let's be real here. Again, English with that name Richard. Really just... Why? Why, English? Why? I don't think that's how it works. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Oh, it must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. This hurts. Oh my god, my voice. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? I need water. Ugh, God. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me?
Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me, I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. What? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Maya's memo added to the court record. Wait. Oh, I'm assuming I can't do that until... So, you're an acolyte, or medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a minute. You said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? Or what? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as a spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Huh. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering. Could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago,
She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay, so we gotta go places. Let me check here first. September 6th. Payne Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. Oh, it's him. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I think I'll do that voice better, maybe. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Also, welcome, new follower. Thank you. Let me continue this. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Oh, right. And you were... Gumtree, was it? Detective Gumtree? Gumtree? Gum doesn't grow on trees. Actually, it does. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how rubber is made. It's extracted from the gum tree. And I'm the one in charge here, so don't push your luck. Whatever you say, detective. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go around calling me that. Oh my god, that's rude. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. I'm gonna try to give him that voice. I'm gonna keep trying. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's talk. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, that would be September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. I think that single is going to become important. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Well, why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. I don't like doing this voice, it hurts. Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. I'll try to do that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with these voices. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Ah, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I was wondering, did you see my FA's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on me. Honesty is the best policy. Okay. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone has... you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Maya's cell phone holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I'm not going to because I already know it. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I'm slowly getting into... it's an accent. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. As ye should, because I know how she is. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Ah, I don't even know how you would say that actually in that context. You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. How do I... There we go. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. I still want to examine a bit. Maybe there's something. Oh, yeah. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. So I feel like imparting a tiny bit of knowledge. Not really the best knowledge, but when you see someone that has all that stuff, that is what what some Spanish speakers would call come eme or come mierda, which basically means shit eaters, because they spend so much money that they practically I don't really know exactly what it was. It was either that they eat shit or something else, but yeah, that's how you know someone is very come mierda, very I guess you would say bougie. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Funny enough, I think we had some oil paintings. I know we had some in the last house. I think we might still have them in our shed somewhere. I know there was like one of like dolphins at like some sort of tropical bay at the sunset or something. I don't know. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. I feel that. Well, actually, no, I don't feel that because I have read some of my manga collection because I need the pieces in between. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Anything else? Nothing on the floor. I presume we have to leave. Okay. Move. Let's go back to Maya. I may or may not be avoiding Miss May. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Here we go. I don't want to read off. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Oh. Oh, wait. No. Because wasn't there... Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several days after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you lived by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh no, I don't want to do a voice for you. I really don't.
Well, hello there, handsome. She's already flirting. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't... God. Don't say nothing, I can't read. So, to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I could hardly contain myself. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. A pity, the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Well, wouldn't you know, Phoenix? The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fagin Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Jesus Christ, I yawned and my freaking ear popped again. My ear has been doing that, like, for almost a week now. I'm getting a little bit worried, because I can't hear right out of it. Like, everything sounds deeper or weird. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Yes, that would be still life. Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my Phoenix. Really? You don't know what roses are? How do you not know what roses are? Everyone knows what a rose is. Oh well. Maybe roses are uncommon in this game. In the world that this game takes place in. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Is there anything else to examine? It's literally the box there is a hit box. That's beautiful. I did not realize that. What the bed? A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Okay. I think that's it. Let's try Grossberg. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him here. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I have ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. For me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That's that badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I am not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. I'm doing a weird voice for him, because why not? Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. Oh my god. What on earth? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, well, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Huh? Did you just say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It is my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Looks like Detective Gumshoe's gone home. The police are still keeping... No one... Yeah, I don't know why I went there. I meant to go to the... There. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? My ear popped again. Well... Oh, what do I tell her? Well, see... Just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Phoenix, shame on you. You know why are you lying? Why are you fucking lying? What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Wait, why? Why? Wait, why? Well... No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know that. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Yep. Wow. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Wait, why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. I actually, honestly, I do feel that IRL. I've felt that a lot in my life, actually. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew. I think that's how you're supposed to do the thing, I think. Oh well. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Is there anything to talk about? No! I want to check something. Oh, he's in there already. Okay, so we have Mia Fey, 27, the victim, chief attorney at Fey & Co. offices, and an excellent defense lawyer. Maya Fey, age 17, 10-year gap. The defendant, Mia's little sister, and a spirit medium in training. Detective Gumshoe, age 30, detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. This guy we have not met yet, but they have his profile there. Miles Edgeworth, age 24, a gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who would do anything to get a guilty verdict. April May, 23, an eyewitness to the events, testifies that she saw Maya commit the murder. Marvin Grossberg, or is it should be, no, let's just go with Grossberg, age 64, a veteran defense attorney and Mia's mentor. I guess we gotta move. Let's go back here. Or actually, I'm curious if he moved from here. Did he move from here? No. So I'm thinking the only place we gotta go to is Gatewater. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you know need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Ah! You came back real quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. A message. Not a massage, you idiot. A message. I always screw that up. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the man who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? First time is chance. Second time is coincidence. 3 times and there's a pattern. And sweetheart, I don't believe in coincidences. Examine. So, there's a screwdriver sticking out of the now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap. Found in Miss May's hotel room. Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. There's a story behind this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get this woman... Oh my god. I'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh. Oh, that was her. Okay. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. What? That's it? Oh. Okay. I thought I was gonna do a little bit more. Save from this point. Yes, please. Overrighty. Because I don't do multiple saves. At least for now, I don't. Until I figure out why they do multiple saves. I'm gonna BRB for a bit. Because my body is not liking me. But I will be right back. Alright. I am back. Oof, jeez, it's cold. Did I save? Save. Alright. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 1. I have to figure out what I'm going to do for Edge's voice. Oh dear. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or I'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Wow. Sexist as fuck. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Floor plans. The murder scene. The Fay and Co. law offices. That was oof. Now detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. My face rests. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Huh? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. again. Just checking on some stuff. Since the phone call came out, I rushed to the scene. Oh wait, no. Back. Q. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away, and that's how you quickly jumped to conclusions and arrested Maya, okay? Let's not have any of that, please. Do not jump the gun, folks. Indeed. So tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Jesus, my throat. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair. You 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care, while it's not harming me. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Oh, the music stopped. What? Wait, what? Was I supposed to press this? Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well then, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. This one is actually a lot easier on my throat than Gumshoe's. Alright. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Possible. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Well then, very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here.
You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. Ow, why does my eye hurt so much? Well, that's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? Ow, why is my eye hurting so much? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... No but-ing your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day of the murder, day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Call bullshit, Your Honor. It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Shh. Why do they all involve a cleaning thing? Does it matter which one I pick? Honestly, I'm picking this because honestly, that's bullshit that he just pulled that out of his ass. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Mia's autopsy report died from a blow by a blunt object and may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Innocent? She got a wiretap. I don't think she's innocent. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. Gross. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Ah, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. My hotel room? I checked in right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right. Ugh. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness's account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bit. Oh, God. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. What is it with the prosecution asking some questions that, like some really personal questions to the defense or to the defense attorney? Why do they do that? No. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? You're speaking of the dead, you jackass. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross... of course, why wouldn't I? I'll gladly proceed with a cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright. 9 at night. Let's just press this. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know... Oh my god, had a feeling... Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little hard on this one. I don't feel it's that important. I'm gonna back down, perhaps. If I go too deep, I might not come back out alive. I'll back off for now. You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then... Yep. Her being attacked. How do you think... Wait, how do you know that she was a defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. My ear popped again, and now I'm hearing myself even deeper. Okay, here's the problem, because... Yep, he's right. No, he's wrong. But... I also don't feel like questioning anymore. I feel like testing the waters first. I guess I'll just say this.
this one's a little bit tricky, actually. I don't... Huh. How did you know it was my client? Ugh, we did this already. I thought this was a different one. Let me not push it. I wanna... Because I'm pretty sure it was... That girl, she caught up to her and... Let me do something. What do we have? Okay, we have the autopsy report. Goodness. Sleepy. Glass shards. Not relevant. Oh, you can check things. Maybe this will help me. Okay. Let me just press this. How'd you know it was my... Oh, really? Is it what I think it is, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? That's very curious, because I'm thinking about something. Now my brain's like... Go for it. Let's try. See how far we can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. The poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. That's annoying. So... maybe this? She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. She caught up to her and... Okay, so that's the end of it. So, I'm assuming I need to press this. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. I'm trying to think. Let me think, because if she saw nothing, but if she's lying, I feel like she's lying. I don't think she didn't see nothing. I think she's just lying. My gut's just telling me that. I don't really know why, but my gut's telling me that's probably better than saying she saw nothing. Are you really telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her... I thought he was going to go on the basis of, oh, it was far away and it was nighttime and it was dark in there. How the hell could you have seen who it was? You would have just seen a blob, probably, if anything. Huh. That's one way to go about it, I guess. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. It's a bun. Oh, unless you're talking about the two little, like, beads at the ends of, her, what are the sideburns or something? That, like, grew really long. I don't know what you would call those. Because I don't have those, at least I don't think. Well, no, I do have my hair long. I guess I technically do. I just don't know what the fuck you'd call them. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think the trifling little details were necessary. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, but how... I mean, yeah, that would help to prove that, like, she paid attention, I guess. But I don't see how that's something that gets, like, I don't know. I don't see how that's something that gets so hung up over. Ugh, nasty. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Okay, so I'm gonna straight up say I was thinking about pressing the first one with the, like, expectancy something because I thought somehow we were gonna be able to bring the wiretap up, but I guess not. Okay, so I am kind of, it seems, I don't remember this as well as I thought I did. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. What are you, Frank? Disguise? That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? It doesn't just startle me, it concerns me. Because how the fuck did you know that thing was a clock? I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, so I did see everything I did. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? Is that right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel? If that was her right, the B... yeah, okay. I'm picturing in my head a bit. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? The hand you hold your knife in is not your right. Your right is your right, and your left is your left. The person could be left-handed, and then they're thinking, oh, that's my right. No, that's your left. Right, it was in my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Maybe close in after her. Why did it, like, stop? Because I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Let's press this, because...
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? There is something with this. Can I not press her further like a clock? I'm just gonna fucking present. I'm probably doing this wrong, but... Oh, it went quiet. That's good. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. No. No! You're not my type. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Murderers. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Oh, what? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Payne Co? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Payne Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Nuh-uh. Hell no, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Well, that's rude, Phoenix. Although I don't see anything wrong with that, but... Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true.
That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is this. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? That good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
The witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Hell yeah! The witness claims she had... The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Perhaps, but please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
The clock itself. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Not everything, sweetheart. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today. Pity. Ugh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Ma'am, can you conduct yourself in a professional manner, por favor?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap, baby. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What is this dialogue, though? What the fuck is this ratchet-ass back and forth? What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Oh gee, I wonder what else but the phone itself that had the conversation in the first place. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? That's a song reference.
Objection!
Those of you who know the song, brownie points to you. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. I'm sorry, wait, since when was that an offense? Weak. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Ugh. How pathetic. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? We need information. I'm not going to say, oh, you did it. I'm not going to accuse her. I need to know more information before I say shit. Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping her irrelevant? Ugh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the... Oh, no. I can and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way. And I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. At night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know. Like normal coffee, but cold. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Tell me something I don't know. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. That's so stupid. That just sounded so stupid. More like you get diluted coffee. Iced coffee? You don't know what iced coffee is, Phoenix, really? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the crime of the murder. Bitch, I never said she was. I just asked her why she was wiretapping. I don't know where how the hell it went to that conclusion.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No! They're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Maybe he knows something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilt. The first part I can agree to. The second part, no. That is my condition. That's not one condition. That is not your condition. Those are your conditions. I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? This really sucks. I don't know what to do. Okay, so let me save here. Let's go for it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Plural. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Oh god, this trial's still not over. But what did I expect, honestly? I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-contamination... cross-contamination? What the fuck? My brain! Cross-examination. I can't fucking read. I'm sorry, guys. It's late, and I get back from work, and I'm tired. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Cross-examination. Miss May's room service. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. I believe I received a call on... press it. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Oh. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? The fuck was that about? She asked for 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished a drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I delivered the iced coffee to her guest. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It was an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and she wanted the bellboy to remember her. Oh, fuck. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
No. Let me try to find something. Don't end it for me. Don't tell me when I stop. Oi! Game, what are you doing?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I?
No, fuck no.
Wait! Please wait!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade... charade. Do people say it as charade? I feel like saying it just because it smells better. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth.
All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That is all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Not bad making. Check-in, right. I think I remember something about this, actually. Tell me about... check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he just say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ugh. You fool! I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Miss Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. Like, really? You're asking me this simple-ass question? The man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh! Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. That rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Court is adjourned.
Yeah. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I didn't think that's how that was going to play out. That was a bit odd in how that played out. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, what the fuck? It sent shivers down my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? Sorry, good God. I'm tired. That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. Guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Ugh. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. May testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Kind of rhymed at the end a little bit there. To be continued. It is... Wow, it perfectly hit 10. We still have an hour left, though, guys. So... Yes, of course I want to save my progress. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't fuck up there. Actually, I don't think I got a single wrong answer. I was a bit nervous at that last part. I'm like, I don't remember this with the bellboy and shit. And especially that last question, good God. I feel like noshing on something. Fuck it. If I can open it, that is. Hold on, I need some... Can I open it this way? Kinda. Oh God, this thing's being a pain in the ass. Come on. How about I do this, and then... These things are always... Why are they always so hard to open? God, I wish I had some, like... I don't know, strawberry milk or taro milk with this right now. That'd be perfect. And some honey butter chips. God, I want to go back to the Asian market. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh, her. God, I want to keep eating these, though.
You stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Oh my god. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Aw, shit. Here we go again. No, please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me, then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? This I think I know. It's about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had someone to talk with. Why'd you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This one's impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. That does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. The bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? I'm sorry, but that was a really stupid question. Why would you ask her why she's angry if you're the one who put her in that shitty position? Of course she's gonna be angry, you numbskull. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Alright. Hold on. Nothing? Why would it say that but not let me find anything? I hate when that happens, when it's like... And I know there's oh, I think it's called normalcy bias. When, like, something's clearly off, and you know something's wrong, but the person's like, nah, I just ignore it. There's no way. Nah. I think that's what it was called, normalcy bias. That annoys me when characters do that. It pisses me off. Like, dude, if you think you see something, act upon that suspicion. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of doubt every now and then. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap.
We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Alright. Miss May. About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo, In the hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your teeth, you whack job. Let's see. Wait. Wait, no, I wouldn't have a photo. Why would I have a photo? We were there. I'm assuming, yeah, I figured. Now I remember this part, the little photo thing. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Aha! Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was the painting of Fisherman. Wasn't it? It was a very memorable painting anyhow. Is this gonna say the same shit? Let me see. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not reading it again. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Now my brain's wondering, why would this man be taking this stuff out now? I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Yeah, switch it. Okay, I think I know what to do. Back. Move. Take a look at this graph. No. Look at this photograph. His idiotic face makes me laugh.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? 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 Affidavit. I feel like he would say affidavit for some reason. Swearing that that's him.
An affidavit? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about him. But it can't hurt. Well, sure, why not?
Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Yeah, I'll just say it like that. Fuck it. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Just hurry up and write it, man. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Bellboy's affidavit, that's a mouthful, describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. So, I feel like giving a little talkie thing. So, I would watch things like NCIS and Colonel Mayans, and usually, like, when there are witnesses of a murder, and they, like, witness who the person is, like, they see their face, and they have somebody sketch it, I'm like, how do they tell them exactly what to sketch? Like, I don't understand. How do you describe a person's nose accurately? I don't understand. Or, like, their ears, or, like, their eyes, or, like, their eyebrows, or mouth, or whatever. Like, what words would you use to describe a face? I don't know why. That's just, I've always wondered that for some reason. I mean, normally I wouldn't even bother because I'm the kind of guy who can draw the face. I mean, I wouldn't be the guy drawing the face actually, but I mean, well, if I were to witness something like that, I'd just draw the face myself, at least as best as I could remember. Of course, my memory might not always be that great. Not even Miss Faye can play dumb to this. Okay, so I got the affidavit. Now I want to do something. Please. He's out again, huh? Fuck! I wanted to swap them! Damn it! They caught me! They caught me in the act of what I was doing. They knew what I was trying to do. Okay, so let's move. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Fool? Really? Just because of what some idiot says? Like, how is that even offensive? If your hair is spiky, it's spiky. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Present? Have a look at this. Like I've said several times, I'm not telling you... Where did you... Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? You forgot how and when, ma'am. It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I don't know why you're acting like that. Like, you know you have proof. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I've noticed. I'm sorry, what? I think I know what I have to do. And it's not really clearly stated how I have to do this. But let me try. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Ugh, I hate that. That I just... Son of a bitch. Tab. No. Oh, then what's that? Oh, that's the testimony. I'm a doofus.
I can't present? The fuck? Oh! Oh, okay, I get it. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as, oh, I don't know, the man you checked in with? Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. No, fuck her. We're not dealing with. We're not taking this crap. Fess up. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If needed, that's an act. If indeed, that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ugh. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Okay, I don't really... What? Okay, cool, yeah. Bit of an overreaction in my opinion, but okay. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? See? Overreaction. Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red, White, and Blue? Murica? Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man This is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White. At last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Okay. Wait, is there anything else? Nope. Wrong button. Nope. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated. CEO offices. Hey, it's the painting. What's with the surreal decor? I like that table in the far left with the actually like the vase as well and the flowers. But I like the table separately. It makes me think of the unknowns from Pokemon. Welcome. What voice did I give this guy again? Oh, fuck. Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. I don't remember what the voice I used for him was. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright? Phoenix Wright? Inquirably. Mr. Wright, what is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. No, your grotesque vernacular is annoying. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. Is that what that means? Huh. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So, I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with a worldly challenge. Excuse you, bitch? I can speak fancy if you want me to. What a fruitcake. Let me
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Let's have a chit chat.
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear that what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat.
Night of the murder.
On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
You stole that.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same things. No, wait. That's horseshit. That's utter horseshit. You can call him. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to call him to the witness stand if he is the one that was witnessed to be with Miss May, who is the person who we're trying to figure out whether or not he did or did not has any relevance to the crime. Like, we need his testimony. You can't not call him. You can't say, oh, I can't call him. That doesn't make sense.
Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red, White, and Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course, and yet you barely wear a speck of it on you.
Maybe a diamond, maybe a few little speckled dots on your tie. I don't think your eyes count because you don't wear your eyes are just part of you.
Fantabulistic, is it not?
Nobody asked. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. When did you get it? It's gorgeous. Well, okay, so for some reason, okay, when did you get it? Don't care about. I've seen it before, would be my initial reaction, but I'm kind of curious, what happens if you flatter him? I mean, I guess his ego would get bigger, but I'm just curious as to what text he has. I'm very curious what would happen if I flatter him. But that'd be lying out my ass. Yeah, I don't flatter people to lie. I don't lie my ass just to flatter people. If I want to make a compliment, I make an actual compliment. I don't just lie out my ass. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oh!
He punched me.
Assault! Assault! I'm sorry, but this man needs to go to jail. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Yeah? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. No, I'm pretty sure that's not how law works. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Don't you mean comprehension? You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live a life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Freaking rip off Ilvar, man. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? I'm mocking him as best I can. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me last night, you see, and I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Maybe perhaps the fact that you didn't help when you knew you could and you knew you should? Really? I wonder, what could that possibly have been? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Ah, right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just, Mr. Grossberg, sir, there's a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CO's office of Blue Corp, at White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. That people, like, I know people do that, but that's bullshit. This is why you gotta live a life of honesty, my guy. Otherwise, you can't really be blackmailed. And there are some things that, like, yeah, I guess there's some things that people want to keep secret, but, like, nothing is worth, like, if somebody's doing something wrong, I'm sorry, but fuck that. If you want to go and talk shit about me and air dirty laundry, go the fuck ahead. I'm not going to deny a truth. But people like that, him, don't deserve to. No, that's fucked up. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code to the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye, indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest. I thought it would be the behest. Okay, at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail? Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was a top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium, as they shouldn't, because that's foolish. They couldn't let other people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me. Why the hell would you have done that, you moron? Just for money? When they say war, what is that good for? Money. What is that good for? I mean, I know it's necessary for things, but like, that much money? Really? I still can't believe when people do stupid, scummy things for money. Unless they absolutely need it. But if they don't need the money, like, why the fuck? Really? Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see. I thought I was reading his voice. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office.
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
That file thing is probably gonna come in handy now.
I still want some more munchies, though.
I keep talking, but I'm not munching enough. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. So if he's red, white, blue corp. Blue corp starts with a B. That'd be A through I. Red, white, Q, R, S. That would be J to S. So red. What? Oh god. Wait, what? White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word or not. That's my concern. I have to search that up because I've been told on numerous platforms you can't say that word, which I would like to give my opinion on that, especially having some past history involving that. But I'm not gonna until I figure out what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to. If you want my honest opinion, join the Discord and ask me about it there, because I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that here. Let's find the most disturbing one. I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be a thing of people that red, white, blackmailed. I didn't expect that. Like what? Like what? I did not expect that. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. But I still don't give a rat's ass. Because I'm not letting you get... Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the blank of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how... I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of those cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not.
You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Payne, is that you?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Okay, I'm just gonna say, this right now that Phoenix is doing sounds stupid to me. You don't go to the villain and tell him your plan. You don't share the bits of evidence you have with the enemy. And you don't show your hand in a card game. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. Wait, they did... Did it say that they did? So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. Wright. You did it.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Oh, of course, sir. One moment, please.
What? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. And you said I couldn't get you to testify. Ha-ha! What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quiet, dude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man standing right in front of me, he looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local Lawyers Association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah! It's you! Right. Yeah, no, wrong. It's Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to be me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of the detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. I don't know. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. She took it literally, of course. She did. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Now I wonder, is that even a thing? Can people willingly come to a like watch a trial? Is that actually a thing? Because I thought it was like only the like prosecution, defense, witnesses that were called up, the judge, and the jury. And the jury was called via jury duty. I didn't think people could actually go to and watch a trial. Like, can people actually do that? I'm kind of curious, yo. And also, who would willingly do that? That's like signing yourself up. It's like saying, yeah, I love jury duty. I mean, there are people that do. Good for them. More power to them. I can't do it. I actually feel like straight up like talking about this funny enough. Let me just, to be continued, right? Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on our initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Can I save? Okay, good. This is a good stopping point. I know I have 10 minutes left, but I feel like this is a good stopping point, honestly. Save, of course. Okay, I have to... Alright. Well, that's enough for that, but I did want to give a little chat about something. So, I actually had, I had a thing... I remembered... Yeah, I did get called for jury duty once in my entire life, and, I actually had to my parents because, okay, so I have this thing where I already have, like, social anxiety and shit, and stuff to a degree, which is why it's a lot easier for me to actually talk to people without them seeing my face. Anyways, and yet I do customer service, but, I do have, like, I do get genuinely nervous in, like, a courtroom and admittedly around police. It's not that I've done anything wrong, because I have not. But I've had a history in both my family and in school and with like other people in the past where I have been falsely accused actually a lot of things that I did not do. Heck, I've even been falsely accused literally like the past, like literally the other day. That's actually in relation to the whole issue that was happening at work that I had to file a report of. Literally, the district manager told me to answer honestly to all the questions, and I did. And I understand it made the other person who was the accused in that case feeling like they were put on the spot, and I felt bad because I didn't like that. It kind of felt like the DM was putting him on the spot
Because, like, yeah, she did something horrible, but I don't think it'd make it any better for me to stoop down a level. But I had to answer honestly. Anyways, the point is, she literally, like, then lied and started accusing me of something I've never done. And I've been accused numerous times of things and shit. And so, a lot of times in the past, at least, people wouldn't believe me. Like, I'd only have, like, what, maybe one, two people believing me. And so because of that, I've had to actually like kind of fear kind of being in court, which is going to be hard because I'm legally changing my name and I have to do a court thing. So that's going to be very difficult to figure out. But I was exempt from that one jury duty because of my nerves and anxiety at that moment. Like I was shaking like a fucking twig and I was sweating bullets practically. So yeah, that's just my little story about my experience with jury duty on the topic of that whole jury duty thing. I wonder if that really is a thing where people can actually do that. Anyways, thank you guys for coming and thank you guys for watching and hopefully you guys don't get as nervous in situations like that, like jury duty and stuff as I do. Anyways, until next time. I bid thee farewell and gnocchi.